Hello, Los Santos, and welcome back to 101.1 Siren Radio. You just heard me. I'm your host, Sophie Sanders. We're back again. It is a busy Friday night here at the studio, and we have a packed house right now. I'm not going to lie. We've got quite the entertainment coming up for you here. I think this is going to be full of twists and turns and tea. So I hope you are ready for a brand new show here on Siren Radio, the first time ever on the air. Tonight, our second show of the night is Gworl Talk, Gworl Talk with Aries King and a whole bunch of other people. So I'll toss it over to Aries to introduce the rest of the crew. Aries, take it away.
Thank you, Sophie. Thank you. Hey, everyone. This is your residential hottie of Los Santos. Aries motherfucking King in the building. And to my left, I have...
Hey guys, it's Marissa. I'm an Aquarius, and you know I love to have long walks to the bank. Next, we have.
I'm Ariella. I'm the princess of, Gworl Talk, and yeah, I'm a pillow princess.
You guys, we're just a few bitches here to talk about a bunch of other bitches. Let's have some Gworl talk.
I said what I said.
Hey,
Right. Okay.
So, if you guys don't know what Gworl Talk is, Gworl Talk is a radio show for the citizens of Los Santos. That's you, okay? Here, we're just here for a good time and some hot gossip. We indulge into giving good vibes, advice where we see fit, holding deep conversations with our guests. Hey, guests, how y'all doing? Hey.
Come on, guys, say hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
And most important of all, we're here to downright talk our shit. It's for the girls, okay?
Right. So men, stay out. Unless we ask you to come in. Okay.
Period.
We'd also like to add that here on this show, we welcome anyone who wishes to be an insider for Gworl Talk. And we promise that you will remain anonymous. We've had quite a few people over the past week. We've been gathering some shit.
We love the tea, guys. We love the tea.
We do. We have not spilled no names. Unless you want to, put the shit down.
Right.
Yeah,
you want to make it
me,
known.
bitch.
You want to make it known you're throwing shots.
Exactly. But yeah, no, other than that, it's just like, that's just Gworl Talk. And before we get into, our little bits and pieces for today's show, I have a cute little random question of the day. Are you ladies ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay, so my question for the day is, when do y'all feel like it's the right time to hook up with someone for the first time? And be honest.
Ooh. Or you go first.
When is it the right time to hook up? I feel like I don't know. I feel like after like the third date, that's just me. Like I feel like after the third date, I know for sure that I want the person, and I'm ready to bust it down. Like I'm ready to do some splits.
Oh, you want to
some
bust it
tricks,
down?
do some, like do something crazy. Yeah, I feel like the third date.
Third day. What do you think, Marissa?
I would low-key agree. I feel like it means so is like when you're really comfortable, like you guys have that good connection, and you just know this is the man I want to give my lady parts to. I don't know. I feel like it takes quite a while for me to actually get to that point, but
yeah,
I feel like when you know, you know.
When you know, you know.
You know. What about you, Aries?
Oh, me? I'm gonna be so honest.
Yeah, answer the question too.
Okay, I feel like, I've been around for such a damn long time. It's I've definitely evolved and developed into someone new, hopefully someone for the better, I'm still a work in progress, but I would say probably past me, baby, I was a hoe. Probably still a hoe. I don't know, but it's a bitch is definitely down to be tied down and stuff like that. So I'm a bit more classier, a bit more mature now that I'm recently 24 to be exact. Yes, I'm not no old bitch. Don't play in my face. Okay, but I would feel probably a cute, I would have to agree with Ariella, fourth, third, fourth date.
Right.
Yep. I feel like that's the right time. Okay. I feel like we should get into some icks that we have because I feel like everybody in the city has at least experienced one ick that they got from a man when they were talking to them. Am I
Like a
right?
tea
Like I feel
girl.
like
Like
You're
a
every
so
tea.
time
right.
I feel like every
Literally.
time I go out, it's like, ugh, ooh, ooh,
Yeah.
you know? So I feel like my first ick is
It
definitely
sounds
men who
scary out
want to
here.
be babied. Like, want to be
Oh, yes.
called
Ooh,
good boy or like who like,
they
I
love
need a
that
sugar
shit.
mama, a dommy mommy. It's like, okay, you're like, I'm not king shaming or nothing, but like, who's
Girl,
gonna
who
be a
gonna be the
man?
boys?
Like, who's gonna
Exact.
be
Who
a
gonna be the
man? Like,
man?
I need a man by my side. I don't need like no little boy. I don't need like a little good boy. Like, I call a dog a good boy. If you want to be a dog, if you want to put a collar on, we can do that. But
Shut
it's not
stop.
really for
I'm not
me.
into that shit. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your
Marissa?
guys' daily eggs?
Mine, I would have to say, it would have to be like men who can like have a real conversation and use their guns to speak for them. Like, what happened to having to
Ooh.
talk? What happened to like trying to solve issues verbally? What happened to that? Why are we using our guns to solve issues?
Girl, clock that motherfucking tea. I'm thinking about
Literally.
so many scenarios right now, but I'm gonna keep it to myself.
So
Because it's cute.
many.
We just started. We're only 8 minutes in, so let's not get too messy. And actually, I'm just gonna bounce off of that. I feel like, when a dude, no, I just want to preface, this is not all about men, but somehow it's always about a man. But it's just like when a dude just like, he thinks like y'all cool because like he apologized or quote unquote apologized or something. But it's like, baby, get the fuck up out my face. Like, what? We are not cool. You did some odd shit. Like, bruh, please.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I definitely feel that. Okay. I feel like honestly,
For real though.
it's like we're gonna have like a round table talk, but I do want to hear now from our guests what is y'all's like icks that y'all have experienced in the city. Is there any icks that y'all want to share?
Oh yeah, for sure. I could chime in on that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's
and
up? It's
also,
Idol.
yeah, exactly. Introduce yourself.
Exactly. Of course, just about to. Idol, Neon Tigers president, and your resident throat goddess. What's up? The
Ew.
the easiest ick to come across. It's very much in line with what you were saying. It's yeah, someone did some fuck shit. Whether they apologize or not, you can tell they don't mean it. That type of shit. It's where you can tell words don't really mean anything to them. Whether
Right.
someone accidentally interrupts you in conversation and they apologize, but don't really give a shit because it keeps happening over and over and over and over
They
and
wouldn't do it in the
over.
first place. Right.
What exactly? Words don't mean shit to them. And I mean, yeah, bullets are impactful, but words mean a lot more than people think lately.
Exactly. Okay.
Any of you other
Any other
ladies?
ladies? Yeah. Do you guys have anything?
I'll go. I'm 7. Hello, and my ick is men who like I don't know when they breathe. I feel like that's my biggest ick is like when they're just breathing next to me and I hear it, and I'm just like, okay, just like shut the fuck up and get your big ass the fuck back to your seat. Because why are you breathing in my space?
Oh.
That's just me.
Honestly, I can see that. Some men, I'm
Yeah.
just like, you're breathing really loud with your hefty ass. So sit the fuck down, eat that food.
Not hefty. You so shady.
Wow.
You so
some of
shady,
them-
girl.
Girl, some of these men.
Just a
Wait,
little-
Is there anyone in
just a little
particular that
bit.
you're referring to?
Anyone comes to mind?
maybe later. Who knows?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we move on? Or Aries, do you want
We
to say
should.
yours?
And you know what? I'm glad that you mentioned that because I just remembered we are currently, you guys, if you can't picture us right now, we are currently wearing camo, but cunty camo, because the topic for this week is war and violence and drama. We got on our war fist because, baby, the people have been at war for too long. Like, hello.
Some of y'all been
honestly,
fighting. Some of y'all been fighting out here. And
I'm glad you asked me.
war?
Well, I'm not sure if there's still a war or not, but recently I heard that Hades had split up. They're having a messy divorce.
Oh, I heard that.
Yeah, it's
I
Exodus
heard
and
that too.
Hades. Hold on. So before I go into like the further details on that shit, who do y'all think like would win that shit? Are y'all like Team Hades or Team Exodus?
I'm gonna be so honest. This is just a group of men versus a group of men. Like I couldn't tell them apart from anything. Like I don't know. I have
Right.
no idea. So
Girl, I heard.
I'm gonna just wait. Who's leading? The
Who's leading?
gangs. Yeah, who's the
Benji is
leader?
still leading Hades, and then Ray Romanov is currently leading Exodus. Where your money going? Let me just say too, you know, I heard that someone started a bet. They started the betting at 30K. You really think that these men are worth 30K? That's sad.
Can I chime in real quickly?
Yeah, girl.
What's
What's
that?
I feel like it's like a big ego versus bigger ego. Like, I don't know. Like I really don't know.
It.
Cause like
Yeah.
unpack, why are they fighting? Why is there a war? Like what happened? What fueled the fire? You know?
Can I take that stick? Can I take that stick?
I don't know.
Allegedly,
every gang war,
I
though.
heard. Oh, yeah, true. That is true. Allegedly, I heard when the split up happened, Benji and Ray had a heated conversation, and Benji was basically saying that he made Ray. Without him,
That
Ray would have been
made
nothing.
Ray?
He made Ray. He
Oh.
said Ray was just nothing but chasing his ex-girlfriend, doing this and doing that, and he was the main man. I don't.
Oh.
But no, this
That's
is
crazy,
allegedly.
girl.
Allegedly, this is what I heard.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
You know,
That's
if that
crazy.
You know, if that happened, I gotta give it to him. He read Ray the fuck down.
Read
And
him
for that,
to
I'm gonna go
filth.
with Benji. I'm gonna go with Hades. Sorry.
Not only
But
did Benji read him the
then
fuck
who
down.
who made Benji when you think about it? Because like how can you say that when someone made him? So it's kind of
This is true.
I
Oh
don't know.
no. That might be something in the past, but what I do know is that apparently, I mean, it was all over Twitter from what I've seen, but they literally had a shootout. And then like not even 5 minutes later, I seen Hades roll up to Slime Shack, with their big old appetites, because you know how men are. They go straight to, eating food and shit like that, like a pack of hyenas. I seen a tweet from Benji Ramos saying, we just smoked Exodus. Give us some time. We're on our lunch break. Girl, I think I'm gonna be so honest. I think Hades was carrying. No shade. Like, listen. I'm
You
not
think
picking no
Hades ate
favoritism.
them out?
That day, to my knowledge and what I've seen and heard, yes.
Do you
But who
think
knows? I don't know
because
how
of
it
the
was.
split, Hades got rid of the rubbish and now they got their good players?
Who are the good players?
I don't know who's still in Hades. I don't really know them that well.
I'm gonna be so honest.
Men with gangs, with masks.
Girl, I can't tell the
with
difference.
guns in their
Goggles,
hands.
white gloves.
I know KJ's still in Hades. Louis Blanc.
Love KJ.
Oh,
Love him
Louis,
down.
love Louis.
Louis Blanc, love Louis, of course.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know Winter's still in it. Yeah, girl.
I mean, that's her dad. So
That was her
Okay, but it's
brother.
like, hold on. You say that's her dad, but what's his name? Dragon. He got like a daughter or like a granddaughter or something. She literally left Hades to go to Exodus. And I'm gonna be honest, he caught wind that, she was, doing some things. Now, I don't want to spread misinformation, but,
Allegedly.
allegedly, I'm gonna go for the gang that's paying me the heaviest money for some things, plan Bs, maybe plan Os. I don't know.
You know what's crazy? You saying that Hades and Exo split up. You know what other gangs split up
Who?
this week?
What? Who?
Saints. Apparently they disbanded, girl.
Wait,
Okay,
that's
but do you know why they split up? Yeah, the Saints did split, girl.
I don't really know why, but what I saw on Twitter was a heated back and forth with Louise and how about like she can keep her legs together, that she's fucking on Kane, and that she has no loyalty.
I thought she was with someone else too. No, I'm not shaming. I'm not shaming at all. Because you know what? Me,
So you
someone
think
from the
she fucked on
manor.
2 men?
I wouldn't blame her. Listen, I too would want to get my back cracked open like a box of tea bags. But
I mean, that's just
I'm
what
not
I
judging.
saw on Twitter, and some insiders, said that she was fucking on 2 men, and that the man that she was fucking on shot her.
Oh, now how does that work? Actually, let's
How
address
does
it
that
real quick.
work?
Exactly. I am tired of the men shooting their girlfriends. Like, let's dead that shit for real. Like, it's getting
I'm
weird.
tired of the girlfriends accepting the boyfriends back after they got shot. Because where
Right.
is that?
It's kind of crazy. It's kind of.
Ladies, stand up.
I mean, we do have a
Uh.
guest here that was like in that situation.
Cassie, she was like your gang sister. How do you feel about this?
Hey guys, it's Cassie. How do I feel? I lost my best friend. She started hanging out with this guy, and she never really had any thoughts about leaving until people started putting into her head that she needed to leave and that she'd be better without it. And then not even a week later, she left. And yeah, here we are.
That has to be like heartbreaking.
Exactly. I want to ask you something.
Mm.
Do you think that she was truly a saint like she played off? Or did she fall to the pits of hell getting burnt with her British tea? What are your thoughts?
I think she was a saint to the core for a bit. But then I guess it kind of just, I guess she wasn't for it anymore. So
Wait,
yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't she dating a Saints member when she like joined the Saints?
Yes, she was. But they broke up when he left the gang, and she stayed for the gang.
And then she just ended up doing the same thing that he did, leaving for a different something.
That is actually
Can I
more
ask
heartbreaking for
something?
sure. Yeah, what's that?
Go ahead.
Do you actually feel like she left for something, or maybe she was just being hit with a lot of just nasty comments and expectations by being a girl in a gang that's mostly dominated by men? I don't know. Like, I feel like there had to be something else. Like, of course, like people leave all the time for somebody else, but I feel like, what if she was just hit with a lot of underlying bullshit? Because you're twatting about keeping my legs closed. Like, why would you do that?
I mean, I don't know if anybody twatted that out specifically. It wasn't me, at least. I said that he shot her and she forgave him still. That's all I fucking said.
Which is crazy. Like that's your mama.
She had a conversation that she was never going to leave the Saints the day before she left. So she said she had personal reasons, which was being alone all the time, and he was the only person that
you said the day before?
Yeah, the day before.
She
was
must
saying
have
that she was
gotten
always
good sick
alone.
that
and
night.
It was just me with her, and that was her personal reasons for leaving. So.
You know,
You know
the whole
what?
situation, I just feel bad for Cassie because, like, you got thrown into that, and then her man attacked you as well.
Right.
Try
like,
to come for your relationship and everything, which is like kind of funny that he tried to
Mhm.
come for you for being married to a cop, but he was in a gang when a man was literally dating a cop and got exposed for them sharing secrets about the cops to her. Like the whole cop
Right.
situation, like wasn't Perez dating Skyfae or whatever?
Ooh.
Did we
Look,
not remember that whole situation?
I've gotten fucking used to it where people give me shit for being married to a cop while being in a gang, but nobody bats an eye when it's someone else. When it's
Exactly, and that's the
when
double
it's, to
standard
put it
that women
plainly,
always
a fucking man
have.
dating a cop, and it's me dating a cop.
Justice for
and suddenly it's an
Cassie for real,
issue.
you know. We can get that trending if we want to.
No,
You
hashtag
know?
justice for Cassie. We're team Cassie on this whole situation. The fact that you
Team Cassie.
lost your sister to a man and she just sat there and like allowed
Who shot
him
her?
to just talk about you. That is insane to me. You deserve
Hashtag
way
justice for
better than
Cassie.
that.
Yeah.
Now,
Can I ask you something, Cassie?
Yeah.
Do you think, Louise leaving and everything contributed to the Saints disbanding, or was there cracks before?
I think the Saints had been on this path for a bit, but I think with everybody just kind of stopped waking up, it turned into just everybody kind of thinking about maybe disbanding the Saints.
Okay. So, are you still close with your Saints, ex-Saints members, or is there bad blood?
100%. There was no bad blood when we broke up. We very much amicably split ways. We're all still friends, so it's like there's no bad blood between us.
That's beautiful. That's good. But honestly, it's kind of crazy what the fuck is happening during this week. Like everybody and their mother is at war, is splitting up. All the gangs are going crazy. Have you heard about Cypress and Hydra? apparently there are or were at war.
That
I
was the
heard
quietest
gunshots
war I've
today.
ever
I'd
heard
say they're
of.
still at war.
They're still at
Like,
war, really? Ooh.
it is insane. Like,
I mean, they were feuding on the TL with Besties earlier. I wonder how that came to be, because I definitely did hear that there was some gunshots or something like that going down in Little Seoul. I don't know. What do you think?
about the
Ariana?
beef.
Yeah,
I
about
feel
the beef.
like it started because Future called Hydra big pussies, honestly. And they were making fun of Hydra, losing 250K for a money run. It was a lot today on the timeline. Flippy
Oh my
also said he
God.
never met a bigger man child than Future, who's in the besties. It was a
And when
lot.
you have a gang called the Best, never mind. I love the Besties. I do.
And
I do.
ex Hydras were making fun of Hydra, saying, the downfall is real. So I feel like this week a lot of gangs are going through it, honestly.
Now, how do you talk shit about a gang that you were like just a part of? You help. Well, I'm not sure. Each scenario is different, but it's like, say like you helped like, progress that gang and stuff like that, and then like you just like go around and just like talk shit on it. Like that's crazy. Because I've seen some things from, Alan Kyle, which is like kind of like a little baffling, but hey, I don't know what goes on behind closed doors,
Also, Jay
So
Hobbs was jumping into the fight too,
I
talking about like,
saw.
oh, I own you all to Hydra, which was really interesting to say.
Like what that
I'm
mean?
sorry, I'm in the middle of a radio show.
I don't know,
So,
girl.
I don't know. But yeah, war is definitely happening in Los Santos at the moment. A lot of people are splitting up. A lot of people are beefing. Honestly, it's a really good time to be in a gang, I guess, if you love drama.
Honestly. Now, you guys, some of this is current events, but some of this stuff is old news, but you know what isn't old? A certain sock puppet, a certain sock puppet has new money. And
Oh.
I wonder how he acquired that shit. Did y'all see that shit on the TL? Moose Knuckles?
I said, allegedly he
Girl.
stole $62 million from
62 million is
the
crazy.
government, and then he got fined $4 million. He's literally negative $4 million in his bank account right now. Did y'all
Now,
see that?
hold on. What would y'all spend? What would you do with 62 mil? And be honest. Because he probably bought himself a second wife. RIP to Camel Toe.
Oh,
62
firstly,
mil. Oh, sorry.
sorry, no, you go
know,
ahead. You go ahead.
For 62 million, I would definitely buy some properties. Try
Buy
to
some
be
I would
smart with
too.
it.
Honestly.
Flip some houses, make some money, rent it out. Like so you have like some money that's like passive income. You let the money work for you. You invested in stuff and all that shit.
Yeah.
I would definitely not be
Sophie,
crazy
I'm
reckless.
the owner
Maybe
of
for the
Siren
first
Radio. Yeah.
week. I'll just be like, let me buy this, let me buy this, let me buy this, because bitch, I'm a millionaire, okay? But after that, I would definitely, hook me up with some investments and all that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you, Idol?
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys all walked in here real ominous.
What would you spend 62 mil on?
What's the radio channel?
101.1.
Hey, I heard y'all was talking some shit. What's up, huh?
Who's this?
Sorry, we are not taking
Who is
callers. Who is this?
I'm not gonna shoot it up.
I'm hanging this shit up.
Oh,
I don't know how we got a hold of the line, but we will keep moving. Idol, you were saying?
I was saying, firstly, the second Moose did that. I asked him for some money, offer up. Just full transparency. I wanted a piece because he was cool for doing that shit. Honestly, I wish I did. But
That's
I'm
pretty
immediately,
ballsy.
right? I mean, I respect him as a friend and I wouldn't like take advantage of him for money only. I'm partying with him afterwards because the money's going to partying and infrastructure. Building more cool shit for cool people. Maybe, import in some new clothes, some new stylists to get the hair right,
Ew.
things of that nature. You know. Put pretty lights on everything. Make some fun party favors hit a little harder. Put money in the
What
shit
type
that
of
matters.
party favors are we talking about?
Oh,
If you don't mind me asking. Do I know? Because I don't. Do I, girl? Or do you know?
I mean, I certainly know. I've tasted a couple of different things. A couple of,
Ladies.
little colorful packs, a little pill here and there, a shroom or two. whatever the
only
fuck
pill I know
Molly
is
is made
Plan
of.
B. Okay.
Right, right.
We
Let's have
promote
fun
safe
with
sex
it.
here. Mwah.
Honestly, for 62 million, I would have showed him my moose knuckles. I don't know. 62 million?
I'm sorry.
That's like, let me. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
I'm
Sorry.
not
Yeah.
You spread
Yo,
your
moose
monkey for that?
knuckle.
You get down with
For
a
62 million?
Roll for your clip, girl. Roll
62
for your
You know,
clip. Let's go.
honestly, I would too. I'm sorry.
But
Hold
then
on.
but he lost it though. Like he's literally
He
negative
lost
4
it
mil.
for
I
theft and
think we're really
treason.
talking
Like that's
about
Yeah.
Okay, he
insane.
would have lost it from me though. Like I would have robbed him and then framed him for it. You know, like make sure he went to jail and I had the 62 million in my bank account.
And then you would have
You know.
got accessory to
They didn't
steal
fire
it.
him yet.
and
Oh,
would've
you
went
can't
to
catch
jail.
me.
Mm.
No, you can't catch me. You can't
Oh,
find
she
me.
a
No.
run. Oh, she a run. She a track.
You gonna put chases, girl?
I think they took
Yeah.
it back.
Okay.
I know that's right.
Okay. So what's next?
I think that's like about
Do you wanna
all
take
the hot goss
callers?
that we have.
I mean, we can take callers.
Do we
We can
have
take a few
callers?
callers, yeah.
Do we have some callers? Who's on the line?
There, yep, like that. There you go.
Hello.
You're a girl talk.
Yo, what's going on? Hey, I got a question for Girl Talk. How do you guys feel about Jay Hobbs?
He's fine. He's there.
Never really
Personally,
thought
don't know the
about
guy.
him.
I don't think about him. No shade. Like, I've done business with him.
Sorry,
so,
hold on.
like, he's fine.
Who's the caller, first of all?
Right. I'm Lovemore Dlamini.
Lovemore. Oh, I love you. Hey, Lovemore. Hey.
Lovemore sounds different.
Hello, ladies. Hello.
Oh,
no,
there
he's on
you
the
go.
back.
Hi,
There you
Lovemore.
go.
Oh.
Hey, hello.
Did you take a yassification
I
pill?
am
We
ready
love
to
you,
rock and
girl.
roll, madam.
So, Lovemore, what's your question again? Sorry.
How do you feel about my friend Jay Hobbs? He is single.
We don't feel anything. We don't think of him.
He's
What
cute.
gang
He's
is he in
there.
this week?
Oh.
He loves gang hopping.
What girl is he shooting this week?
Oh, we have a second caller.
We have another
Hello.
caller.
This is Gworl Talk.
Hello, you're on the Girl Talk.
Hey guys, I was just listening to this dog shit radio. This is me, Jay Hobbs, and I couldn't help but notice you guys was talking about like all this and that, which gang I'm hopping. I'd suggest you lay off of that before I come into this studio here and I don't know.
Look,
It
you
wouldn't be the
wouldn't
first time, Nikki. It would not be the first
friend
time.
Jay Hobbs. We wouldn't expect nothing different.
I'm hanging up.
Oh,
bye.
a
for choosing Girl
man
Talk.
threatening to shoot a girl,
What's
multiple girls,
new?
and then
I
hanging up.
I have a message
What's
for Jay
what's
Hobbs.
new? What's your message?
Go ahead,
Del?
Go ahead. Yeah.
I just want to say Jay Hobbs 818 sends their condolences.
Aww.
Nice.
She's there. Put it on my left clip. Mwah.
Well, honestly, I feel like is there more callers or no? I don't hear the line ringing. So I feel like we can move on to a round table talk.
Mhm.
You know,
Probably
where
does
we
fuck like those questions. Yeah.
Yeah, where we, sit with the girl.
Oh, we have another caller.
We have another caller. This is Girl
Let's take the
Talk.
last caller. Hey, Girl Talk here. What's up?
Yo, what's going on, ladies? What's going on?
Who's
Hey,
this?
sir. What's going
Nah,
on?
me, you smell me?
Do we smell you?
Well, we can smell you right now.
I'm calling in from New York.
From New York. Oh, I'm from New York too. Hey, what's
Yeah,
up?
oh well, yeah, I'm from Bronx.
From the Bronx.
Oh,
What
not
can
the
we do for
boogie down
you?
Bronx. What's that?
Yeah, I got a question.
Yeah, what's up?
What's
What y'all look for in a handsome gentleman like myself, huh?
Someone who
Nah,
doesn't shoot
me.
women for one.
I ain't
What do we
Jay
look
Hobbs,
for?
ladies. I'm not Jay Hobbs, ladies.
Hang on.
We look for what do we look for? Definitely a
A
big
man
dick.
with money.
A big
A
bank.
man with
A big
money.
bank.
A big
Really
bank,
secure in
big dick,
himself.
big balls.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. What if I got a small one?
Well, then you're
That's-
not.
Why are you
We
calling
don't
in?
want that.
Like,
You better have
a
a big wallet and big
Oh, so now we
ambition.
discriminate against small wieners, huh?
Yeah,
We'll do it again.
100%.
Yes.
We'll do it again.
Yes.
100%. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm an admitted size queen, yeah.
I ain't want none of you nasty motherfuckers anyways.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Should have been
You
on the
know
ick
something about
today.
nasty? You're from the
You
Bronx.
you reject the man.
You
He's
take
quick to
your
insult.
small dick somewhere else.
You're the
sounding
ones
a little big.
listening on the radio, sir.
You sound a little big somewhere else, actually. So go ahead and get off the call. Thank you, Bill. Mwah.
5'8".
Man, hey,
Mwah.
fuck you. I'm hanging up.
Oh.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
You know, I feel like men with small dicks are always so mad. I don't know why.
Honestly, you find the energy. It's just small dick energy, and it's just so.
I feel like there's just too much blood circling around somewhere else instead of their dicks because it's so small that there's just always enraged. You know what I mean?
Motherfuckers call me nonchalant.
But
It might be in their ego instead.
I know that's
But
right.
anyways, now it's a girl time. The girls are talking. You know, we're asking questions, we're gossiping, and yeah. What's the first question, Ears?
For the round table, we're doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like, ladies, you know, our guests, our lovely, lovely, beautiful guests. Who do you think is best? Who do you think gets more backlash within a gang? You know, men or women?
Ooh, that's a great question. Let's start with 7.
Women.
Let's give you your answer.
Women.
You want to tell us why?
Why do you think women?
Elaborate.
I don't know. I feel like there's like certain stigma around like women and gangs. I feel like, and whenever like a woman fucks up, it's like so much like nasty energy around it. But when a man fucks up or does the same thing, it's like, oh, like he's just a boy, he's one of the bros. Like no,
Take your crown up,
you
king.
let me know when you're a man instead of a boy. You know what I mean? Like it's just dumb. So I feel like personally, women.
Okay. What about you, Cassie?
Women 100%. I guess people have these expectations of women, and if you don't meet them, you get more backlash, or just expectations in general of a gang member. And then when you don't meet them, it's just you're not good enough, basically.
I can agree with that.
So you feel like they measure, you know, everything on other men?
A little while ago.
And if you don't exceed that, if you don't go over and beyond, they, you know, look at you sideways?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay, I can see that. What about you, Idol?
Well, hey, I'm currently a female president of an MC. Not exactly a gang, but an organization of people, a certain structure. So
It still counts.
it do count. I've seen it. Like, I've seen the way other women get treated when, you know, things don't go 100%. When somebody fucks up, they 1,000,000% get it a lot worse. We get it a lot worse. There's also the inclusion, though, of unless there's like a designated shit taker that just happens to be a guy. Like, even the other women dunking on him. And sometimes I get worried about people. Like human beings don't have to be your emotional punching bags for their entire life.
Exactly.
Man or woman, but especially not woman. Like,
Right, you
chill.
better go somewhere and beat your meat,
Chill.
for real.
Okay, I see that. What about you, Dom?
I think my opinion might be a bit controversial, and I need you girls to hear me out. But I do think.
Ooh, hold on.
I
Let me take a sip. Okay, hit me.
I need a step.
I think that men do take more flack. However, that is deserved, and here's why.
Okay, let's hear out. Let's hear out.
I think we can all agree that there's not a lot of. I think most gangs, you know, they're mostly, you know, formed by men.
That
Obviously
ratio
the
is thick
girls,
as fuck.
you know, make themselves known, and you can tell when a girl, you know, is running a gang because it actually gets ran, and you know, shit actually gets done. But I do think the men in their gangs, you know, they do get a lot of flack because they're usually the ones starting shit. But I guess that's deserved, you know. But I do think that men take more flack just because there's more men in the gangs.
You know what?
That's fair.
I can accept that. Yeah.
Let's fix that ratio though, because the ratio to man and women in a gang
I
is
feel like the
insane.
ratio is just like because women are scared to approach men in gangs.
Or sometimes they don't
you
get
know,
approached at all.
I feel like it's not. I feel like you can throw yourself out there, but like, I don't know. I feel like it's a lot harder as a woman. Like they look at you like, oh, you're some dumb bimbo girl, want to be in a gang, haha, and they laugh
It's
at
always
you.
that first one. You know, I thought that he was like a bimbo and shit like that. It's just like, shut up.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I realized? I realized most. Oh, I'm sorry, Marissa. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I feel like most of the time, like when girls are like in gangs, are more so like the comedic relief, or like they're the ones who more so like bring like the entertainment in the gang, and it's just like, you know, we can do way more than just that.
I
Exactly.
see that.
Yeah, go
Now,
ahead.
if you definitely do want some entertainment, women are funny. I said it. Oh,
You
Go
wanted
ahead,
to say
Seven.
something, Seven?
Yeah.
I was gonna say that most of us in this room have been in like a either all like woman gang or just been like the only girl in a gang, and I think that's kind of crazy.
girl,
That's
collect that
true.
motherfucking tea.
I have a spicier question. I have a spicier
bring
question.
in just like ring, and
How do you guys feel about dating within the gang?
Are you guys
Do you-
do you have any members that
Do
date?
you feel like it's okay? Do you feel like it's acceptable? Do you feel like it's awkward? Or are you actually dating right now somebody in your gang?
I am. I definitely am.
Oh, you're dating? Okay. So how did that go?
Oh, honestly, started off best friend for a long time. Neither of us in like a leadership high command position. He gets to be president. You know, he has his stint, his progress. I learned from watching him. He makes me president afterwards. And like as of this year, now we're dating.
Cute.
Okay. Oh, we have a caller. This is Girl
it's a
Talk.
caller.
How may we help you?
Hey, who's
let's
this? What's
see.
your name?
So it's me, Jamal Abdul Jabbar.
Not Jamal. Jamal, what do you want?
I got a question. So, how y'all feel about dating in the gang, and do you think that should get too messy?
It definitely does get 100% messy.
It does.
As
It
a witness
does go
to it, it
messy.
does.
It do be messy, but you know, I like the mess. I like the challenge.
Oh, so you like that shit messy, huh?
I like a messy.
She
I
toxic
like a
as fuck.
sloppy. So, you know, I'm all for it. I don't give a fuck.
Girl, what the?
Girl, I don't give a fuck.
Scrap that. No, scrap that. You can't say that.
Oh, sorry.
Don't say that.
I don't give a better like shit. But no, like I don't give a fuck.
Type shit. Well, I gotta go. All right, y'all have a good night. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
What about the other girls? Are y'all dating somebody in the gang, or how do y'all feel about it?
I mean, I've dated someone in my own gang before. We did end up breaking up, and it was a little messy. It can get very messy if you guys.
Can I ask who did you date?
Jordan Elmore.
Jordan
dated who?
Elmore.
Oh,
Jordan.
Jordan Elmore.
You dated Jordan?
This was years ago. This was way back.
He done dated everyone around the block. No tea, no shade. Hey, listen, he's a fine man. Okay, he is a fine man.
For a bit, you know.
Okay, that's my brother. Guys, relax. Let's come
You
down.
please,
Let's
your
come down.
brother, your
say,
twin wanted to
you
fuck
can
on
admit
him.
that he's a
Girl,
whore.
please.
You can admit that he's a whore.
He's a little slut bucket, but you know.
Exactly.
Men can
It
be
did get
sluts
messy.
too.
I think dating in a gang can be done, but you just have to make sure that if things do go south or if things go wrong, that you make sure that doesn't affect the gang and you just
Can
keep
I
it clean. You know?
say something?
Go
I don't know. Like,
ahead.
I'm a witness because I don't do that shit, but I'm a witness to that. And I'm going to be so honest. Like, I think that is true 100%, but there's definitely steps that need to be taken. And I'm going to be so honest. I don't witness so much turmoil and shit happen from, you know, a couple people dating within the gang. And it's just like, they let that shit get too damn far, you know? Like, really explosive. Yes, this is Girl Talk. How may we help you?
Here's Quangle. I had a question for Mrs. Miller. I have a question for everybody.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay. Go ahead.
How do you guys feel about gang members dating police?
I'm not fucking him. You can fuck him or her.
Couldn't
we
be
don't judge.
me.
I mean, they need to put those handcuffs to some good uses for something.
Exactly. We have another caller.
I don't wait. Let's answer the first question. I feel like it's a little.
Am I gonna get my question answered or no?
It's a little weird. I have to say because you're doing some suspicious things, and the other party wants to
But that's like the risk factor. It's like you almost get caught, you
But
know?
like why? Like why do you want to date a police officer who don't respect what you do? And you don't really respect what they
The reason
do.
I ask this question is because I have my eyes currently on a nice lady, but she's in the gang, and I know how to approach things.
Who?
The lady.
And I
Quangle,
feel like
the
if
only,
I
the
come
only
forward
mother
and I
you
approach it, she's not gonna be okay with the idea of dating somebody else.
Quangle, we all know that the only woman you've ever fucked was your mother. Now relax.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Again, there's nothing wrong with that.
What? You're a motherfucker?
You
fucked
your
there's
mother,
nothing
you
wrong
sick
with that
fuck?
at all. My
Hello,
mother was a
girl.
lovely lady, and she showed me a lot of things in life that nobody ever has.
I'm sure she showed you a lot of things.
Sure
This
she
is
did.
nasty.
You were sucking on your mother's titty
If you
after
guys
you were
are gonna make
newborn?
fun of me, I'm gonna hang up. I gotta go. Bye.
Yeah, you do that.
See ya,
The
Quangle?
fuck?
That's
Hello.
nasty. Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, that's nasty.
But
I didn't have
I feel
motherfucking
like
on the bingo card. That's crazy. Like, that's disgusting. But I was gonna say, dating in the gang, like, I would never do that. Like, I'm just so
Yes,
quirky,
the fuck
so
you would.
different. Like, I would.
Yes, you do.
Right.
Oh, we have another caller.
Hi, welcome to Gworl Talk.
Hey, it's Finley. What are you guys' thoughts on people that break up to be in the same gang, that have the real no dating in the gang?
They break up to be in a gang
I can't
together.
say nothing about that. I'm gonna be so honest. I can't say nothing about that. I mean, I didn't break up with my ex to be with that man, but I am not speaking on it.
Oh, not speak on it.
Yeah, you should speak on
Girl.
it. I feel like that's your topic.
That's like that's your thing.
Expertise. Okay. So it's like, listen, I did not break
wanna
up with
name
my
names?
ex. Do I want to name names?
Yeah, go
Oh,
ahead.
so there's this man named Santana.
Drop
There's
names.
this man named Wendell Santana. You know, he was. Do we really want to get into like the details of how we met? No, we don't.
No, we don't.
That was one
Exactly,
of
we
my
don't.
We do not. We don't need to go
Just
through
know it was like
that.
very messy. Okay, so check it. You know, boom. Here I am. You know, barbecue sauce on my titties, and it's like I'm just not feeling. I'm gonna be honest. I did get the ick. You know, we weren't speaking for like 3 days. We made up, and then like the next day, it's just like my feelings towards you just don't feel the same. And that's the only reason why I broke up with him. But you know, he's been going around saying that I cheated on him. I did not cheat on him. He was saying I did.
I think she called
But
in. She was the caller.
you know, he was going around saying that, I cheated on him, left him for this man that was in my gang at the time. And it's like, no, that wasn't the case. We just
What's his
happened to be
name?
Keanu Greaves.
Right. So
yeah, it's
you
just like,
Oh,
So
1 second,
Hello.
caller. We're answering a question.
So you were fucking Santana, and then you broke up with him to fuck on another man in your gang. Am I getting this correct?
no, I did not do that. No.
That sounds like you're getting it
But
correct,
we ended up
Ariella. That
fucking,
actually sounds like
we
what
ended up
she
hooking up afterwards, like a week after.
Right.
A week after the
You know
breakup.
what? I think we got it. I think I got the story.
Yeah.
Right. Okay,
Listen,
caller.
I'm not that type of
caller,
person. I'm
hey,
not. I
welcome to Gworl
Yo,
Talk.
what's going on, ladies? Hey, it's me, Future Hendrix. You know, the one and only.
Hey, Future.
Hey, Future.
Hey, I had a
You need a
question
retwist?
for I had a question for Aries. What happened to you and Rocco?
We were never a thing. I don't know why people keep bringing that shit
I
up.
swear.
Listen.
Larry showed me the pictures you were sending Rocco. That shit was crazy.
And what pictures did I send him? Tell me.
You saying some crazy pictures.
Okay, listen, let's not all get into a bit of a tizzy. So yeah, I sent him a couple titty pics, but it's like, listen, that was when he told me that he was into me, but he did not make no noise. He did not
Wait, with
make
the
no
shirt
action.
on or off? Like, would you have a bra like
You know that cute little blouse that I have that's like buttoned up? It shows like just enough. Like
Oh, yeah,
cleavage.
that's a
like
cute top. Yeah, I know.
it is a cute top, like on top and the bottom. Yeah.
So he told you he was into you, and you go
Mhm.
ahead and send him titty pics.
For
This was
free?
before that.
Is that all he needs? Is that like what's
No,
And he
no.
still,
Do not
he
subject
still
yourself to
didn't hit
that.
you up after that.
After that shit, I was not really rocking with Rocco at all. You know, he died.
Was he
rest
rocking
in
with
peace.
you? Was he rocking?
He
with
was not
you?
rocking with me. We were never a thing. I don't know
That
why
is
people run with that
insane. So
narrative,
you
but we
sent
were
a
never.
man. So you
Nah,
sent a
now
man
you
titty
lying. Now
pics?
you lying. Now
I'm
you lying. You know,
lying.
you know damn well you and Rocco were a thing.
We were never a thing. If we were a thing, I would have said we were a thing, but I have no reason to lie. We were never a thing at all.
So
I
you're
put that
everything,
on
but this
Sheen
man
Burrito.
has both your brown areolas on his phone.
That phone is
How does
deep
that
in the
make
ocean now,
sense?
girl. Listen, if y'all want to see it, just say so. I have pictures, and I look
Hey,
real good.
yo!
We don't want to see. I don't think Rocco wanted to see either. That's what I think.
Who gives a fuck about what Rocco thinks? Fuck that man. He's dead in the ground, probably skeleton and bones, like Kalista Flaha.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
You know, this is it's given that.
Rest in peace to the dead. You know, rest in peace.
Mhm. Is that your
All
only
right,
question,
appreciate you.
Future?
Appreciate the answer, Aries. I gotta go. Y'all take it easy.
Bye,
Bye.
Future.
That man is.
Oh, you
Girl,
like
but
him,
didn't you
Seven?
like dub him?
Wait, did you? Wait, right. Were you not talking to Future?
I think
Seven?
I'm sorry.
at the same time.
Oh!
Wait, Seven, you were talking to Future and another man, and you were going back and forth.
it was
Right.
Future, it
I
was
have the
Ace,
list
and
of
she wanted to try
names,
to go to
but
Ray. It was like it was a whole
there
big
was Ray, there was
kerfuffle.
Right. And then Ray ignored you. Ace gave you mixed signals. And Future was on your phone talking about, oh, you don't mean it with me. Like, you're not being for real.
and when
You're
he
lying
said
to
that you
me.
would dub, you went back to him. No shade, girl. Listen, I love you, and I'm gonna always back you. But he said that shit for real, for real. We can
No,
say what it
it
is.
just came to my mind. I'm sorry. But you
Yeah,
want to
sorry, I just
elaborate on
like-
that?
I just clocked out.
Like, you want to talk about it?
I don't want to talk about it actually.
Oh.
Oh, we have another caller.
Another caller. Hey, welcome to Girl Talk.
Hey, this is Raymond Romanov. I just heard I was mentioned on this the podcast.
Oh,
What's going on?
you guys, we have a celebrity here. Give it up for Ray Romanov, everyone.
Oh, thank you so much.
Hey,
Hey.
What's
One
going
caller at a
on?
time, please.
Yeah, what's happening? Is it why was I mentioned?
Oh, no. We were actually told that you guys split up. Hades and Exodus or something? You guys split up?
Yeah, that's it's
Yeah,
a big
and
story
they
in the
have-
making.
And they have been whacking y'all all week.
Yeah,
From
that's
what we've
war.
heard.
Sometimes doesn't go very well, but hey, at the end of the day, you represent nonetheless. But what was this? My name was mentioned with 7 or
Oh,
something?
yeah, you were.
Oh,
Do you remember Seven Figures? You know, the hot chocolate body, those wavy, long, dark brown hair. You remember him?
I do remember 7, yes.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
okay. I thought yeah, okay. Yeah, we were talking about how you guys were talking for a while, like for a short bit, actually, really short, like really short.
Yeah, it
Probably
was,
like 2 days.
Yeah, and you ignored her. What happened?
What's
you
up
want to
with
talk about
that?
it?
Well, sometimes you see when you're talking to so many people, you can't concentrate all at the same time.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
so you were talking
So
to
she was just on the
multiple
roster.
people.
Wait,
she was another-
no, because he
Oh.
got confronted by his ex-wife in a clothing store while I was there.
Yeah,
Would you like to comment, Ray?
Right.
Yes, my ex-wife still had feelings for me. I wasn't in the relationship, but you know how it is when you get married.
So you
Yeah,
never
because
got
you've never been married.
I do.
So you never got over her?
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, sometimes, marriage makes love stronger, even divorce too.
Does it?
Wow.
It does. Try it out sometimes,
So,
ladies.
so you were trying to heal your heart with Seven and it didn't work and you went back to your ex?
I feel like it was the other way around. I think 7 was, hitting my lineup. And there's nothing
out
wrong with that. She's
divorce?
great.
Oh, so you're saying she was desperate for some Ray Romanov dick and she didn't get it?
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to speak for 7. Is she on the line?
She is?
Seven is here.
That's not the case. No, I think it
Okay.
was mutual until it wasn't. So yeah.
I agree with that, sure.
Okay,
Would
well,
you possibly
would you
in the
spin the
future?
block,
Yeah, would you spin the
Ray?
block on
And the
7?
and the call and the call and the call and the call.
I can't. I
Press
can't.
the and the call and the call. Press
And the
press
call.
button.
Oh, shit,
Press
the call's ending. Goodbye.
what the? Oh, I'm so sorry. She reached over and ended the call.
What?
Sorry
I
about
do
that,
want to say one
Ray.
thing though.
Go ahead.
Oh, what's that? What's that?
Like it's not negatively drudging up anything. Just a callback, a good callback, I'd say.
Yeah, but-
Nobody else has a music video with their own beautiful face in it, saying they got 100 wives. The rest of the theme song still goes hard. Shout
You
out
want to
Ray
link
Romanov.
it on Twitter for us?
Yeah, we can on
find that
Twitter.
shit. Yeah, hang on.
We can retweet it.
We
Yeah.
can- we
While
can
you
get
do
enough
that, so yeah, dating in the gang. Del, what do you think? Because we're still in that question.
Wait, what?
You've dated someone in the gang, right?
Dating Jay.
I haven't. I've
Hey.
always, in my time in different gangs,
Hey.
I've been very against it just because I was surrounded by it. I don't want to call anyone out in the room. Looks at Aries,
7.
Marissa,
Huh?
Ariella.
Why are you looking
No, hold
at
on.
us?
7.
No, hold
Why are you
on.
looking at us, girl?
No,
Bye.
hold on. Hold on.
No, hold on. No, hold on.
Who was I
What's
dating in a gang?
Who was I dating in the gang?
I don't think Aries was in the gang when I was in the gang, but I think Ariella, she She was eyeing up Dominic at the time.
Okay, but I wasn't in the gang.
She wasn't in the gang. She
Well,
joined
you were
UNA
like
after
hanging
me.
around. You were hanging around.
Okay, because that was my man. That was my
Well,
man.
it was not your man
We've
because it was
seen the
your man,
pictures.
and then it was,
Oh,
you know, it was a couple other people's man.
I think
We've
all of our
seen
men
the
were
pic-
whores.
Hold on. Why are you coming at me sideways? What pictures, bitch?
Girl, you don't remember the pictures of you like, bending over in like a changing room?
Oh, you were bending over in the dressing room with your thorn out. Like,
There's a
we
picture of
seen
you
that,
looking at his
girl.
pants.
Oh,
We got a link to the YouTube
Oh,
video.
okay, yeah. I was
Yeah.
fucking in a changing room. Like, okay, big deal.
I feel like at the end of the day, we've all, done some interesting things that we've outgrown,
Exactly. We're more mature. We have a caller. Hey, what's going on? Who's
Hi,
this?
welcome to Gworl Talk.
What's up? Hey, yo, Aries, you never told me what you did with that semen.
Excuse?
What the fuck is that?
I'm sorry, what? Who is this?
It's Jason.
Who's Jason?
Sanchez? That's crazy.
Jason Sanchez? Who is this? Oh. Next question.
Aries, what the fuck?
No, I'm not doing this. No. What the hell is this man talking about?
Aries is
No, this is
walking
some
out of
setup.
the recording studio. This is a setup. No, what the hell is going on? What the hell?
Semen?
I don't know
No,
what this man is talking about. Wait, actually, no, I do remember.
Okay,
Someone paid me. Hold on, no, there's context. I just remembered. Okay, sorry. What's the context? I just forgot. The context was someone hired
Make
me.
it quick, because Lord.
Someone hired me to collect, DNA for a little race that they had going on, and they were gonna pay me.
They needed
that's what
semen
that
for
was.
a raise?
Yeah, and I'm just like, what the hell? But he was gonna pay me
Were
some
you
big
gonna get
money.
like a hair follicle, a fingernail?
Girl, it was that specific type of race,
We have another caller. Hey, welcome to Gworl Talk.
Wait, hold on. Aries, you were collecting DNA?
Oh, it's him again. Oh.
Nah, how the hell were you collecting the semen?
Is that what they call it nowadays?
How did you get
Listen,
the semen? Like,
I
what
didn't
How'd
get
you
it.
even
I
get
never
the
got
semen
it.
in the first?
I never got it. I never got it.
Oh.
I never got it.
But
I
why is
just
he
asked
asking
for it.
what you did with it?
I didn't do anything because I never got it. But he was gonna have like a
Right.
little race with it, I'm not sure if you saw like
Right.
some things, people were having races with it, and it's just like, ew. But I wanted some money, so,
Ring, ring,
Right,
ring, ring,
right.
ring, ring.
we have a caller.
Hey,
Hi.
it's Finley again. Hey guys, I just wanted to know what's the dumbest thing you ever did for a man?
The dumbest thing
Probably get
I
some
did
semen.
for a man. Oh, girl. Probably anything. Cause whatever you do for a man is always gonna be dumb. Cause I was
Girl,
gonna
black
lie.
tea.
Truly.
Do something stupid. So I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
Wait, Eris, didn't you like give like so much money to a man who wasn't really your man?
Girl, that was an auction for an event. That was literally a donation. It was for charity. Nice try. Move along,
What was
bitch.
another man that you gave a lot of money
The
to?
charity. The charity was for like one of the. This was like so long ago. I don't remember what the charity was, but it was for charity. I literally decorated the place for 24 hours.
Okay. We have our last caller on the line.
Yeah.
Welcome to Gworl Talk. How can we help you?
Hello, ladies. It's me again, Jamarius Quangle.
Oh,
How's it going? I had one last question. Hearing you guys talk about these certain things, I just want to know what is the freakiest thing you ladies ever done?
Oh my god.
Hell no!
Are you on duty?
Go hang up the fucking phone. Girl, you better go to your mom's grave.
Can you guys answer the question? I just want to know.
There's a phone line for that. There's a phone line for that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We would need some payment for those type of questions.
Go fuck your mom some more, Quangle.
If she'll even let you.
But yeah, thank you for the question.
We're gonna hang up the
love
call
you.
now.
But
I'm
yeah,
hanging
we're
up.
gonna.
Bye.
Oh, okay.
I think that wraps up round talk, though.
I feel like we asked all the questions. Thank you to all the guests. Thank you
Shout
to
out to our
Seven.
guests.
Thank you to Cassie,
Love you,
Idol, and
ladies.
Dill. We love you so much. Thank you for the first episode. Shout out for the first episode. How do y'all feel? Like,
kind of crazy.
I feel good and Gucci. How do you
Actually,
ladies
it's
feel?
super fun being here. It was a great time. It was a great talk. Covered a lot of good
Thanks for having
topics.
us.
I feel like we covered me, but you know, that's neither here nor there.
Girl,
Oh yeah, because it was just fucking you. It was just fucking you that we covered. Yeah.
Girl,
Okay.
did you not just hear the bullshit that just went down?
Did you not hear Raymond call it? Like that's so embarrassing. Like I just can't. Like I just can't. I just can't.
Yes, girl. Something that happened over a year ago is so traumatic.
Oh, you want to talk about a year ago? So,
All right. Well, you know what?
I will expose you
Oh,
on this.
I think
for what, girl?
we put that one on the list for next episode.
Exactly.
This is Gworl Talk. Bye.